Dhamma meditation. There is no such thing as a secret. Luang Por Wat Pak Nam's meditative attainment was utterly complete and profound. I have witnessed it. A secret as tiny as a strand of hair could not be hidden from him. He could see everything clearly. So whatever you do it virtuously. Nothing can be concealed because there are no secrets in this world. I experienced this phenomenon after meditating for 2 straight weeks following Luang Pa Wat Pak Nam's directions. After the meditation, my expanded consciousness allowed me to answer all questions about all subjects. This is due to the profound knowledge taught by Luang Pa. Super advanced meditation. Because I have the purity of body, mind, and speech, I have adhered to morality and truthfulness, and I have an utmost love for meditation. I was allowed straight into the super advanced meditation program with Luang Pa Wat Pak Nam. Normally, one has to go through several intensive assessments before being allowed into this elite program. But as for me, I was admitted to the elite program immediately upon my arrival. I truly love meditation. I meditate all the time. During World War II, I meditated 6 hours during the day and 6 more hours during the night. The method must be extremely refined and exact. Although the first advanced meditation group already began before I arrived in time for the super advanced meditation program that Luang Pa later initiated. Because of this, and because of my extreme love and devotion for meditation, my meditation skill became very profound. Success through love of meditation. I noticed that Dr. Pia, Dr. Khun, and Dr. Jarom all possess different skills, and each of them is specialized in his own particular field. Dr. Pia is proficient in dentistry. Dr. Khun is skillful in traditional Chinese medicine, while Dr. Jarom is an expert in ophthalmology. For one to be good at something, one must first have love for that particular thing. If you love what you do, you will do it well. For me, I love meditation more than anything. That's why my meditation skills are so precise and so profound. There is no secret in this world. My meditation skills are so precise and so profound that they have allowed my consciousness to expand beyond the ordinary. I am aware of everything. No secrets is kept from me. It befits the saying, there is no secret in this world. For those who possess the super advanced meditation skills, nothing is hidden from their view. It is hidden only from those whose minds are defiled. I know everything that takes place with people. It only depends on whether I want to talk about it or not. Dhamma so subtle and profound. My meditation skills are so subtle and profound that even while I am eating my meals, I can see animals eating animals. When I look inside me, inside my intestines, I see human eating human, because the meals of the animals that I am eating belong to humans just like us. But the forms they took were those of a pig, a duck, or a chicken. Whatever forms of animals they took were conditioned by the karmic retributions applicable to them. Those who don't really know. I am familiar with the meditation know-how of Luang Pa Wat Pak Nam in every detail because I have practiced with Luang Pa continuously and I have never left or done anything else. I have practiced his Dhammakaya meditation before, during, and after the war until now. Those who go around bragging about the meditation techniques of Luang Pa don't really know what they're talking about. All they want is to be famous. I have this genuine knowledge but because of my position, it is not wise for me to talk about it. Most people are not refined enough mentally to comprehend it. Knowledge beyond description. I have continuously performed virtuous deeds for many decades. I have practiced super advanced meditation directly with Luang Pa Wak Pak Nam endlessly. I have absorbed the knowledge from him firsthand. The knowledge imparted by Luang Pa to me was vast and extensive. When the 200-rai plot of land, 80 acres, was first donated to Bodhichuk Center, I thought to myself, even a land this vast was not big enough to contain everything that I knew, only a mere pinch of it. But I could not mention it because people will not understand. Those who have meditative experience would be in the position to understand. Ability to withstand. The strength of my meditative attainment can withstand 100 wars. This is something no one understands. For me, I know what is what. I have meditated immensely and have relied on my inner Dhamma that it gives me the strength to endure and the ability to survive. Hold on tightly. How does one get left behind? When Luang Pi Chichai Mahachito was not busy with his responsibilities during the temple's construction, he spent a lot of time meditating. He had a dream. In his dream, he saw a vehicle traveling at high speed over the ocean, and on this vehicle were many people holding on tightly. But it ran so rapidly that anyone who was not holding on tight enough fell off. This fast vehicle was me. I pursued perfections. Everything I did earnestly. That was why I moved ahead with high speed. Bodhichuk Center is like a mountain. Some people saw the mountain and were afraid to climb. Those who do climb may get distracted along the way and fall from the path. Those who are afraid to climb are those who see the stringent rules of the temple and do not wish to comply. Hold on tightly to the vehicle. Do not fall off. Meditate as much as you can. Maintain your mind and your body with merit. Meditate with the mantra, Sama Arahang. One day you will have your attainment. I endured a great deal and was supremely patient. It was patience that made the Bodhichuk Center. Through it, 10 virtuous monks were ordained. No need to be coddled. Don't feel injured. We need to understand that Luang Pa Dhammachayo is very busy with his duties and does not always have time to coddle us. I myself don't like to be coddled. Some folks like to compete for recognition and personal attention from Luang Pa. This nonsensical competition impedes them from advancement in their meditation. Meditative power. When it comes to meditation, I have practiced thoroughly and became so proficient that I can comprehend everything, knowing what and where everything is. When it comes time to meditate, I drop everything, and during that time, there is only meditation on my mind and absolutely nothing else. However, when duty calls me back to deal with the mundane part of life, I must retreat from the transcendental, step by step, body by body, from the Arahat body to the physical human body. Once that is accomplished, I can then deal with mundane issues. When my worldly affairs are dealt with, I then return once again to my meditation and leave all earthly problems behind. Unfortunately, we all have to tend to our worldly needs. We have to battle with the mundane as well as the supra-mundane. Between these two worlds, I know how to divide my time. When I meditate, I focus my mind to the center of my body, from the physical human body to the transcendental human body, all the way through to the Arahat body, 18 bodies in total. Once I attain the Arahat body, the mind encompassed all knowledge. It is a state called knowing and seeing in all directions. Meditation is like setting sail in the ocean. When you are deep into sea with no shoreline in sight, you can look at your compass and steer yourself in the right direction. Likewise, when you meditate, set your direction by telling yourself what you want to accomplish during the meditation session. Organize your time by clearly separating meditation time from your other tasks. That way, you will not be distracted during meditation by thinking of home or work or this or that. The purpose of meditation is to bring your racing mind to a standstill state. Relinquish all else. Merely meditating and reciting the mantra Sama Arahang would create merit. It's not easy to attain Dhammakaya when the mind wants to dart here and there around the entire world. We have to rein the mind back to the center of our body, 2 fingers breadth above the navel. Then relinquish everything else. When the mind comes to a standstill, it will glow radiantly. Keep the mind steady and think of the bright Buddha image at the center of the body. Stop, so you will succeed. To stop, all success springs from this one action. I mean success both in the spiritual and in the earthly sense. In the material world, if we want to go somewhere quickly, we have to travel in a fast vehicle such as a car or a plane. But in the world of Dhamma, it is the opposite. We have to stop. If we don't stop, we won't get there. The more we stop, the faster we go. Recall the story of Angulimala, which Luang Pa recounted. Angulimala believed that if he collected the fingers of 1,000 people, he would become the ruler of the world. He saw the Lord Buddha and ran after him with the intent to cut off his finger, the last finger to complete his 1,000. He called out, "Stop, monk, stop." The Lord Buddha answered him, "I have stopped already. It is you who has not stopped." Stop is the key to success. Stop here means stopping your mind from wandering, bringing it to a peaceful stillness. If you cannot, you will not be able to reach the Dhammakaya within you. All Dhamma, truth, resides within us. You have to stop your mind to reach it. This is why meditation is so important. The Tipitaka has 84,000 sections. They can be summed up into 3 practices: purifying the body, purifying the mind, and purifying the speech. These 3 can be further summed up in just one word: stop. Once the mind is still, it, along with the body and speech, will become purified. And this in turn will bring us much merit. Follow my advice and learn to divide your time. When you meditate, think of nothing else but meditation. Focus only on advancing your journey. Only spiritual attainment can help us. In the entire universe, there is only one refuge from suffering for us, and that is meditative attainment. Hold on to it. Even if you see only a brief flash of it, that is sufficient to bring about enough merit to cover the sky. When I meditate, my mind penetrates deep to the center of the body, all the way through to Nibbana, the perfect state of bliss, and there it rests. Released from all impurities, my mind is able to see whatever I wish to see. However, I am drawn back to the physical world by people and things which occupy me here. Then the mind regains its impurities and clings to sensations. Those who are married must feel this pull. Even wanting to be married means that you have worldly attachments, which are a kind of defilement, and you lose a desire for spiritual attainment. If you truly seek spiritual attainment, you need not think of others. Think of yourself. because no one else can save you but you. Buddhism encompasses these three things: the teachings, the practice, and the attainment. Nothing more, nothing less. To successfully pursue perfections, one needs to embrace meditation. We were born to pursue virtues. Strive to perform good deeds. If you wish to successfully pursue perfections, you need to attach yourself to mental development, not to people. This will benefit not only yourself, but the people around you. Count on your mindfulness to remind you that if you allow yourself to be attached to people, you will not prevail in your pursuit of perfections and will run into trouble. Be endeared to the practice of meditation. Let meditation be a refuge for you. You will be able to overcome false views and earn new merit that stays with you every day. Remember this and take it to practice. I am an old woman and only getting older. But as long as I am able, I will keep teaching this to you. Heed my advice, and you will do well. Like hitting the ground with your fist. Skill in meditation is something you must build from the ground up. Everything starts from the ground up. Houses are built from their foundations, and birds which fly high overhead must take off from the ground. As you first begin your meditation, do not compare your progress to the progress of others, nor should you assume that you will not make any progress at all. Keep those ideas out of your head. Think that every time you repeat the mantra, Samma Arahang, in your mind, your merit becomes greater with each repetition. And every time you meditate, you gain new merit. It's as assured as hitting the ground with your fist. You never miss. As you progress along the path of Dhamma, guard yourself from carelessness and doubt. Pay no attention to those who direct their anger or impatience at you. Remember that you are following the path of the Lord Buddha, and that in itself is gratifying. Have no doubt that you will succeed, and indeed, success will come to you. The most important duty. Our perseverance in meditation should grow stronger every single day of our lives. Before I attained Dhamma, I kept myself mentally focused at all times, whether I was sitting, walking, or doing anything else. Soon my mind would become still, and I achieved my attainment. Attaining Dhamma is our most important task. Meditation is essential. The practice of meditation is the most important thing in life, and attaining Dhamma is the ultimate life goal. Even as you walk, drive, or perform other everyday tasks, you need to contemplate on Dhamma at all times. Before I attained Dhamma, I meditated diligently until my mind could leave the physical body, sinking deeper and deeper into meditation until it finally disengaged from my physical surroundings completely and became purified and powerful with knowledge. I was able to progress because I was determined to do so. Meditation is the most important thing in life. If we do not seek true happiness in this lifetime, then we will not find it even in the next life. Resolve to find true happiness in this life. When I was younger, I meditated 6 hours during the day and 6 more hours in the evening. Now that I am 84 years old, I cannot sit for long periods of time anymore, so I meditate while lying down. As young people, you don't know what it's like to be sore and to have backaches. When you are my age, you will understand. I cherish meditation. During the time I attended Luang Pa's super advanced meditation workshop at Wat Pak Nam, I never left the temple and was there for the entire duration. Some people went home to see their family. Some went elsewhere. But I cared too much for meditation to leave. This is why I advanced so much quicker. Those who know don't brag. Braggarts are too busy competing with each other. Those who truly know don't show off. That is why they will ultimately win. Seeing through. I came up with the idea to build this temple, and it has been a constant challenge from the beginning. Nonetheless, I finished whatever I started, and I never gave up. I resolved every challenge that came my way through meditation, even if at times it seemed almost insurmountable. I see through everything. It's up to me whether or not I want to talk about it. That is the reason I say there is no secret on earth. The fact is that we have not paid any attention to it, but once we do, we will find out the truth. Silence may seem like defeat, but in fact, it is victory. Addressing a disciple. When someone has a conflict with me, whether he is a disciple or a senior person, and he loses his temper, I will keep my composure and stay silent. I let the person speak until he eventually wears himself out and has nothing more to say. The entire time he is expressing his anger, I will contemplate my inner Dhamma and remain silent. My silence ultimately turns into victory. Meditation helps. Addressing an engineer. If you run into a mental block in regards to your work, find a tranquil place to sit down and meditate. Put your mind along with your thoughts about your work at the center of the body. Clarity will eventually come to you, and you will know how to arrange and organize your work. Meditation will give rise to wisdom. I use this approach to solve problems. Whenever I encounter a problem with the temple's refectory, I would go back to my quarters, meditate a while, and a solution would come to me. Be cautious before speaking. Addressing a businessman. Whenever you have problems in dealing with other people, go find a peaceful place to close your eyes and calm your mind. Then the solutions will become clear. It's important that you compose yourself before speaking out. If you think you may say something that will jeopardize you, then it is best not to say anything at that moment. Meditate first to appease yourself, and then return to the issue later. Don't say anything that might come back to bite you. Speak only what is beneficial. Life is too short. While you are still alive, capitalize on your opportunity to do good deeds and accumulate merits.